Hello friends, today we are going to test inter-VPC communication with the VPC peering concept. So let's get started. So this is in this lab we'll create VPC subnet and EC2 instances and VPC peering. So in one region we'll create a VPC and instance EC2 instance which is having public IP and private IPs. So in another region we'll create another VPC and EC2 instance with the private IP. So because I'm giving public IP to this instance because I should be able to access this EC2 instance. From here I will test the connectivity towards this one. So first we'll create this VPC and EC2 instance and we'll assign public and private IPs. So once it is done, we'll create another VPC and EC2 instance. So in another region. So once it is done, we'll create this VPC peering and we'll test the concept. Okay. So let's get started. So this is my AWS console. Let me start with VPC. Click on VPC. And these VPCs I am going to create in two different regions. So let me start with Northern Virginia region. So on VPC I am going to create VPC1. Let me click on create VPC. VPC1 for peering. So let me take the range 10 dot 10 dot. Just let me take 10 dot 30 dot 0 dot 0 slash 16. That's it. I'm given. Actually, for two different VPCs, CIDR range should be non-overlap. So it should be different subnets. Okay. So I'm going to create one VPC here in Northern Virginia region, and let me add internet gateway to that. Just click on create internet gateway for internet connectivity because I should be able to access the EC2 instances. So let me create IGW internet gateway 1. Just click on create. So once it is created, let me attach to this VPC and VPC peering VPC attach. So let me create subnet, and this is there is a default subnet. Let me create another one and test VPC. So let me name it as public subnet, and availability region, let me take this one 10 dot 30 dot 10 dot 0 slash 24. Create subnet. So once it is created, it is done. So let me go to routing table, and this is my another VPC peering routing table. Just now it got created. Let me modify the name for our convenience. So routing table, routing for peering, just I'm giving this name for. Click on save. Let me associate this subnet, edit a subnet association, save association, and here we are going to enter one more route towards internet gateway. Just edit routes, add route 0/0/0, and it is for internet gateway. That's it. Save changes. So everything is fine. Now I'm going to create EC2 instance. Just click on EC2 instances, launch instance, and this is test mission 1. And select AWS image and pre-type, and let me interface type is, I'm not going to change anything. So here I'm going to create new key pair because I should be able to access this from my putty. So let me create, this is for peering key, just this is name, you can give any name, there wouldn't be any issue. Peering key, create key pair, just got to download it. So let me edit this network, let me change it to newly created VPC, and subnet already got selected. So let me assign public IP for this, and here I'm going to change this from my IP so that only from my IP I should be able to access this mission. So everything seems good. Let me click on launch instance. View all instances. So now it is done. We got public IP address, so I should be able to access this from my PC. So before testing this, let me show you one thing. So let's go to our diagram now. So this is the one. Now I have created the VPC and EC2 instance with public IP address. So this part is done now. So let me check whether it is am I able to access this one or not. Okay, so let's jump into lab. This one, and let me copy this IP address. Just open putty session, and before doing that, let me just paste the IP address here and go to SSH authentication. Just browse that key and click on open now. Yes, I'm able to access this one, EC2 user. Got it. So I'm in that PC now. So let's go to AWS console, and we'll create another VPC and another instance in another region. Okay, so if you see here, this is Northern Virginia region, so I'm going to create another VPC in another region. Okay, so let me select that one. So just select Mumbai region. So if you observe, as we are shifting from one region to another region console, so there is nothing, no instances, no VPCs, nothing. So let me create a VPC first here. By default there is a VPC, but we are not going to use that. Let me create another VPC. So just let me give the name as 2 peering, and CIDR range, let me mention different range, 3.0/0/16. It should not be overlap. Everything is good. Create VPC. VPC creation is done, and okay, there is no internet gateway is required because just we are using private IP address. By using private IP address only, we should be able to ping from another machine. So VPC creation is done. So let me create subnet for this. So click on create subnet, test VPC. Just give the name as private subnet. 10.40.10.0/24 created. So we have created the VPC and subnet, and this is fine. Let me create EC2 instance here. Click on instances, launch instance. Just let me give the name as private mission. Click on Amazon Linux, and let me create a new. Actually, keypad is not required here because I'm not going to access with SSH. Anyhow, just let me click on proceed without keypad. Just I'm going to ping from my another machine, so let me edit this one. So just select new VPC here and subnet, and no need of public IP here. Let me add one more rule. So this is not required, just let me change it to ICMP, otherwise simply all ICMP4. Just let me mention custom range from 10.30.0/16. So everything seems good. This is another region's VPC CIDR range I'm mentioning here because I should be able to ping from there. So everything seems good. Just click on launch instance. So you're going to support a required availability zone. Please try your request not specifying an availability zone, choosing the OK. Edit instance config. Now need to create instance. Request availability zone. So I'm having some issue in that region, so let me do one thing. So let me recreate this subnet in another region. This was created in AP South 1C, so that EC2 instance I'm unable to launch in this zone. So let me change this. So let me delete and recreate a subnet in different region, I mean different zone. Okay, so just click on this one and delete subnet. Click on delete. So let me create another one, peering, and subnet name private version. So this is private subnet. Just let me mention the South A. This should support that one as per the error. So this is 40.10.0/24. Everything is fine. Just recreate. So just now it got created. Let me reassociate with this. Okay, so no need to associate with this one because we are not going to use anything. So anyhow, so we can associate because later we use these routes. So let me click on subnet association, edit subnet association. Let me associate this one, the main routing table. This is our routing table. Let me edit this name as peering routing. So this is main routing table for this exercise, and let me check the routes. So I think seems good. Just let me jump into EC2 instance and let's create it now. This time we should be able to create successfully. Private mission, select, and let me change it to just proceed without key pair, edit, select this one, submit. It is in different region now, should be accept. Let me change it to ICMP. From the custom range 10.30. Just simple devices. So it got created, launch instance. So this time succeeded, instance has been launched. So it is a private mission completely, and it is in Mumbai region. So everything seems good now. So let me jump into another region, and we already did console, I think. Let me go there and just click on this one, hit enter. It is not inactive still. Let me reset terminal. So let me close this session and recreate this again. Let me go to Northern Virginia region. This is my EC2 dashboard, running instances, test mission, copy. So here just click on this one. Key, open. So I'm in this mission now, so let me just minimize this one session for you, and let me put it here. Just simply just because I would like to show you a few things. So this should be in Mumbai region. So let me just copy this private IP now just for testing. It should not work because there should be routing is required. Just let me it is not pinging now, so let me change the routing towards VPC Peering, but VPC Peering is not yet created. Let me create the VPC Peering first. The main session starting here. So let me jump into Northern Virginia region. So let me finish this fast. Let's go to VPC Peering connections, create peering. So test peering, just select a VPC, and this is my account region. This is select another VPC peering, peer with. So this is in another region. Just let me select the region here. This is from Mumbai. Let me select Mumbai region here. VPC ID, here it is asking VPC ID. Let me duplicate this session so that it will be very easier. Here let me open Mumbai region. So this is Mumbai region. Now let me go to running instance or VPC ID we required. So let me go to VPC now. Click on VPCs, and this is the one we are looking for. So this is the VPC ID required. So let me jump into Northern Virginia region and let me give this VPC ID here. That's it. Let me click on create peering connection. So action, it is showing it got created now. So initiating request to that one. So let me click on peering connections. If you see here, it is clearly showing pending acceptance. So here we initiated request, so it should be accepted by other region, I mean other VPC. So let me jump into there. So now I'm in Mumbai region. Just click on VPC peering connections. See, so there we initiated and it is clearly showing pending acceptance. So it is pending for acceptance. Just we have to select this one and we should accept this one. Actions, click on accept request. That's it. It is provisioning now. Just let's wait for some time. It is active now. So let's jump into our console, this one, and now also it will not work because there is no routing towards this peering. So let me go to route tables. Now I'm in Northern Virginia region. Let me check peering connection status here also. It is showing active. So let's go to routing. Routing table, peering routing table, and just routes, edit routes, priorities, and to reach that another network, that network range is 10.40.0/0/16, and here it should be peering connection. So we have to select that peering. Just click on save changes, and the same thing we should configure for another side also. Okay, so just jump into another region, and here also routing table. Click on peering routing table, routes, edit routes, add route. Here if you observe, there is no default route because there is no internet connectivity. Just I am specifying that particular route. Okay, this one, and peering connection, and this is the one. So that's it. Now it should work perfectly. So just let me open this and let me try it now. That's it, guys. So we are able to ping from one VPC to another VPC successfully. So this lab is successfully completed. We achieved this VPC peering concept. So just let me know if you need more videos on VPC peering or any other concepts in AWS. Just mention in comments, so I will try to make another video and more videos on this AWS concept. So in upcoming sessions you would be able to see transit gateway videos and other network related services in AWS. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.